I told him about it. There wasn't much time for us to get in a room and work on it as, I was away with American Idol, but it was definitely nerve-wracking to do your dad's song. And a Backstreet Boys song singing, I Want It That Way or something is obviously super personal too, right? But when you're singing your dad's,
Yeah.
Christian music, it's like it's really emotional. It's really just to a whole nother level of personal. So it was I've never probably been that nervous to sing one of my dad's songs like ever. So it was it was a bittersweet moment. It was sad because just the whole premise of the song and trying to bring attention to what happened on September 11th, 2001 was big, but it's also just yes, your dad's song. It's like I don't know. It was an amazing moment that I got to sing it. It was tough to get through, but it was a good moment. It's something that will always just be in our hearts, and then too, just so many people that lost their lives, and it's just so sad. It's to think that one decision could change, history, something so monumental, generations of family, and so it's sad. My dad lost one of his crew members on that same flight, going home to surprise his wife, because she found out they were expecting their second child. So it's like, there's a lot of loss, and it's so crazy how that, that event affected so many people. And I mean, it's our world, and it's so sad. Any chance we get, I know we post on 9/11 every year, and it's never forget, but there's really people's stories that need to be told, and not just the symbolism of it, but truly people's stories. So that was also kind of the mission. AJ's always he's always there. He's always the one that's supportive, and he's like, this is only the beginning. This is just the start. And he was excited to watch the journey. Everybody was tuning in, which made me feel great. My four uncles were tuning in, so it was it was great to have their support. It meant the world. And yeah, we've got more stuff to do. The Baylee train just has to keep on rolling. So I do. I do. I mean, that's got to be AJ. Growing up my whole life, I was always helping AJ pull pranks on people or just hearing his jokes, or that was always he was always the humorous one. So other than my dad, I mean, those two are the class clowns, and I love it. I would be tempted if Lance Bass called me up and was like, "Hey, let's go out. JT doesn't want to do this." I would be like, "Okay, come on." Might be a little younger. My knees might be in a little bit better shape, but you never know. I'm telling you, in all seriousness, probably no. I love it, but if I was ever in a band, I would want to be like the bass player in a band, and I would just want to groove, to tell you the truth. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a dancer. I wouldn't have. I think, my whole purpose on the show was to get out of the monopolization, even though it was constantly, thrown in my face. And it was just more about being, my own artist, my own person. So it was like I wasn't going to bring it back. Just since, being back in LA for the last 2 weeks filming the show, we've got about 10 new songs under my belt, which is great. But I'm going to actually record Hey Jesus, the song, my original song that I sang on the second episode during the Idol Arena round. I'm going to record that this Friday and try to get it out as soon as possible so people can have it. That song has had a lot of requests. I've never been asked to release something so much, so I'm really looking forward to getting in the studio and getting that done this week. So thank you for everybody that's been watching Idol this season. It's been a historic season for viewership and exposure for artists and stuff this year. So it's been a heck of a journey, and we're just going to keep it going.